All right, y'all. About to be New Year's pretty soon. This is Keith Liddell. I'm going to actually talk about what happened a couple of days ago. Actually, yesterday. I went up there to spar just to prove a point, like I always do, at the Boom Boom Gym at the Garfieldparks. I was there about 20 years ago, and a guy, George, spoke to him personally. He said, "Man, you ready to spar? You ready?" These guys are pros. I said, "Man, I'm never ready." So what you mean you're never ready? I said, "Man, every time I go in there, I'm never ready, but because Almighty God, under Almighty God, I'm always prepared because of Him. So I'm never ready for it. But it's just God that allows me to do what God gave me. See what I'm saying? You don't see me training all that. I'm sick. Like I've always been sick, but I always challenge myself just to prove a point. I didn't even feel like doing it, but just to prove a point, to show people. And the internet putting out the false rumors, oh, he's just this, he's just a record setter. No, it's not like that. And to let you know is also what happened when he said, oh, well, you can't do it. You can't spar. These guys, they just killed somebody in the ring. They killed somebody. Well, I hate to say it, he didn't know there's many kills out there. We're not downplaying them, but there's been fighters, kill people in perpetuity. But I'm not letting them know that. Then the radical thought came across my mind. I said, well, I'm not telling him that I'm a professional fighter. He doesn't remember me. So he doesn't know. But I told him towards the end, I said, man, I'm a former heavyweight professional champion. He said, oh man, stop pretending, all this other stuff. And I said, well, hey, I'll leave. I'm not trying to, bring that across, that type of aura to you. I said, but just let me prove myself to what I'm telling you. I said, I gave him my name. I said, look it up. But it didn't dawn on me at that time that I actually already had fought somebody, that one of his fighters in the past, in 2010 and 2005, a fighter by the name of MacArthur Burns. I forgot that MacArthur trained at the Garfieldparks. And then the crazier thing is, I think I actually saw MacArthur right outside on Conservatory. No, I hate to curse, guys. I want to be professional, so I'm not going to even do it today. No BS. I seen him on the green, and I'm like, what? I said, is this MacArthur? I thought he was dead. No lie, bro. But also, I'll tell you this, I'm going to show you how real recognize real. God is so good because they allowed me to get paid and didn't even have to do the ring thing. Didn't even have to step foot in the ring. But I got paid for, I hate to say it, a fight that I already did in the past that I forgot about. MacArthur Burns. George trained MacArthur Burns, had him fight at the Rosemont Horizon, and he don't even remember. I told the guy, I said, man, tell one of your fighters, I think his name was Deshaun Boyd, tell him about MacArthur Burns. He said, I'll get back to you. And he didn't get back. He said, call me back. So that right there is a sign. I find it hilarious. But let me show you what a good real brother showed me. He said, man, because you just seem like authentic, like you the real deal. They saw my tributes. They saw me being a professional fighter. They said, yeah, you legit. But check this out. But no lie, the good brother there, he said, man, I'm going to give you all the money I got in my pocket. He said, because you just seem like a genuine, nice guy. No lie, bro. And he seemed like, man, you really is legit. God, when you write, you write. God will pay you for the stuff that you had done, even in the past that you forgot about, and even stuff in the future that you didn't even know about. God will pay you for your diligence, your authenticity, and your realness. So I had fought the guy, one of George's guys, in the past and didn't even know it, bro. And then got paid for it. You see how God works? That's what I'm saying. And I'm going to show you something else, too. Check this out. Yeah, Joe on everything. God is paying me for fights, stuff that I already had done in the past that I should have been compensated for. God said, I'm going to get the money for you now. It's crazy how God works. My career has been so entrenched. I've been fighting, especially in Chicago, for so long. I'm redoing the stuff that I've done already in the past and forgot about it. Straight up. See that's what the real fighters do, nigga. Okay? And the kitchen sink, nigga. Check this out. Boom. knock the sink off. But no, I'm just playing, guys. Pardon my French and my references for some of the euphemisms. I shouldn't be using them, so I'm going to stop saying that stuff, because I do want to have that professional, or what do you call that, representation, so that I don't offend people out there. But we're in the hood right now. This is the street lingo, but I am very professional. Check it out. Thank you, Almighty God, for everything. Saved my life when I put my life on the line. Thank you, guys.